stones hurled, vehicles damaged, kanwarias attacked. Tension grips Tonk district of Rajasthan after members of the minority community allegedly attacked a group of kanwarias. People armed with sticks, sharp weapons and stones attacked the religious procession in the Malpura area of Tonk district, leading to clashes between both groups. The situation turned volatile after Hindu groups decided to go ahead with tiranga yatra in the area, which was led by a local MLA. The attackers hurled stones at the yatra and set few shops on fire. Seeing the growing unrest, the police had to resort to lathi charge and fire tear gas shells to control the crowd. The tiranga yatra has been cancelled now and internet services have been suspended. The Rajasthan police has imposed curfew and high vigil is in place to prevent any untoward incident in the city.
Despite Section 144, a lot of people have come out and have clashed with the police on several locations today. You can see police is trying to disperse the gathered crowd, but despite that, there is palpable tension and one can feel that the situation continues to be volatile in this area. The police is trying to control the situation and ensure that somehow these people who have gathered out here on Friday are dispersed and the situation does not spiral out of control. With camera person Nikhil Devankur Vadhavan in Tonk, India Today.
Joining me now on the broadcast is Gaurav Bhatia, spokesperson of the BJP, with me in the India Today studio. With me is also Wing Commander GB Atri, spokesperson of the Congress Party. And Gaurav Bhatia, I want to understand from you, sir. The BJP government in Rajasthan completely failed, one, to take stock of the situation, and two, to prevent this communal flare-up.
So I wouldn't agree with you. And why do I say that? I'll give you an example, not just in Rajasthan, in Uttar Pradesh also, where a lot of kanwarias, over 4 crore, have undertaken this yatra. The kind of arrangements that we saw were unprecedented. They were never there in terms of facilities to the kanwarias and also ensuring that there is least inconvenience to the citizens. Such an incident happens, it is very unfortunate, and the preventive measure immediately of imposing Section 144 has been taken, and the perpetrators of crime would not be spared.
No, so a kanwar yatra is going through a narrow lane. Yeah. There is stone pelting happening from a religious space and neighboring areas.
Let me tell you, it's a very sensitive area, and knowing that the police and the administration had taken stock of the situation, they had taken measures also. But what happens is that there is the community and there are also political parties that stand with this community even if they are criminals. And I will give you an example. Very recently an unfortunate incident happened in Rajasthan. There were two, in fact, Khetaram and Rakbar Khan. We saw Sachin Pilot, he came out, he did a press conference for Rakbar Khan. Rahul Gandhi tweeted about it. Khetaram was equally our citizen, our brother. Nobody even bothered to rake up that issue. The government, irrespective of the religion those people had, took action against the criminals immediately.
No,
so I would say
it should happen in both cases. Why should you be bothered about what is the religion of the accused in this case?
That's a question you should be asking the Congress. That is why I raised this point.
Sir, but you are the government, you are the party
in power. We are the
power.
government. When we take action, that is my point. When we take action, irrespective of the religion the criminal has, because the criminal is a criminal, the very same political parties come out to support these criminals only because they pander to, vote bank politics.
Wing Commander Atri, the BJP is leveling grave allegations against the Congress, saying that it's the Congress that sides with the accused in some cases. Is it your contention that the Congress is doing that in this case? Because I see
I have not even referred to only this case because the facts are still unfolding.
Okay.
So I would not like to make a statement without knowing but I gave you the example of Rakbar Khan and Khetaram and also alleged terrorists. Alleged terrorists, I am going to the extent where Batla House we saw how Sonia Gandhi was.
Subsequently. Yes, please.
To show, I can only speak if he stops speaking.
Yes, Wing Commander 3, please go on, sir.
Yeah, will you please ask him to allow me to speak? May I?
Sir.
Yeah. Number one, Congress condemns any kind of such violence in the country, anywhere it is. Congress condemns in unequivocal terms any kind of stoking of communal hatred, communal violence anywhere in the country. Point to be noted, Gaurav, is that as my friend rightly accepted, that the kanwarias have been known to be, creating kinds of violence. You are all well aware what they did in the Delhi whole thing. And even today on Padmavat issue, no FIR has ever been lodged. And when we know that Kanwaria's history is like this, that they create kinds of
he digresses from the topic. You digress from the topic. The Kanwarias are the victims. The Kanwarias are the victims, and you are victim shaming now.
Let BJP.
Sir, you are victim shaming. Kanwarias are the victims, aren't they?
Let me continue. He always wants to see everything with the prism of religion. Hold on. If I remember very correctly, when the lynching case happened in Rajasthan recently, the government of Rajasthan itself has accepted there were failures. We must not unnecessarily comment on a national media by putting and apportioning blame to somebody or the other.
Yes.
It more appears as seemingly, with your Sharath also has very rightly pointed out, Tonk is known to create communal violences in the past.
Okay.
Biggest of riots have happened in Tonk.
Okay.
All this was known to the Rajasthan police and the government.
Okay.
Why did they not take suitable action?
Please respond. That's an absolutely valid point. That's an absolutely valid point raised by Wing Commander Ratri.
To protect the people.
Why
did they run away? Let the entire matter.
Okay,
now
gentlemen, one by one, please. One by one, sir.
Extend me the same courtesy that you were asking for.
That is our first point.
Okay.
In Padmavat case also.
Okay, sir, we'll come to Padmavat in a moment. We'll come to Padmavat in a moment. One by one, Wing Commander Ratri. Wing Commander Ratri. Hold on, sir. Go on, Gaurav Bhatia.
First of all, to make sweeping statements like all Kavadias actually indulge in violence is not acceptable at all. 4 crore Kavadias undertook this yatra. Maybe a few did violence and they have been punished as per law. But you can't blame the entire community. Please, sir, I do not expect this from you. Be civilized in a debate. This is not the way to debate. Rather, you have been quiet on the question that I posed about Khetaram. Check your facts before you come to debate. Sachin Pilot did a press conference on Rakbar Khan. Khetaram was not important for you because you saw that he does not belong to the community that you want to appease. Now, let me come to the main issue that you were asking me. In this case also, it's a cause of concern. Kavadias have been injured, and if anybody, irrespective of the religion that they profess, has tried to break law, he should be behind bars. And that is why not just preventive measures have been taken, FIR has been registered and more action would follow. But at this juncture, since the story is unfolding, I would not like to make a comment without having the right facts.
Sir, the allegation, Wing Commander Ratri, is that even the Congress, which is in the opposition, is not taking the government to the cleaners because both are vying for the same vote bank. Both vying for the same vote bank. So if unfortunately a Rakbar Khan is killed, the Congress response is rather muted in Rajasthan. Why is that so?
No, it's not a statement which we will accept it without any proof or without any completely inquiry being ordered. These are all sweeping statements. We are all very well aware.
You call all Kavadias as perpetrators of crime. That is not a sweeping statement.
If you see, why is he coming in between, He expects me to be quiet, and why is he interjecting every now and then?
Go on, sir.
He must follow the rules what we set apart for both of us. The rules of etiquettes of debate is for both of us. And why is he unnecessarily interjecting? I don't accept this. I don't accept this.
No, don't get so aggressive. I was just pointing out how you, in the beginning of the debate, made a sweeping remark regarding all Kavadias. Because those people are Hindus, but you wouldn't have the courage to utter a word against the Muslim community because you want to appease them.
You don't seem to understand the
Did Rahul Gandhi speak on Tirlochan Mato, Dulal Kumar when they were brutally murdered in West Bengal? Did he even have the courage to say a word on that?
Advocate General has
so please don't tell me all this.
No, but Gaurav Bhatia, there's one more aspect that you need to comment on. This isn't restricted.
Unnecessarily come in between when the other
let me now move on to a very important point, and Wing Commander Ratri, you would also want to listen to this. You would also want to listen to this. Gaurav Bhatia, there have been several instances. It's not restricted to Tonk. August 20th, Fatehpur in Sikar district. April 1, Pali and Jaitram and Sojat, in March in Bundi and Tonk. Again, there have been several instances of communal violence and flare-ups in Rajasthan, which was so far seen as very peaceful. So is this happening as part of a design with elections in mind to polarize the voters, sir?
No, I would say that it is a subject matter of investigation. It needs to be looked into. But it is very worrisome that just before an election, there are certain, invisible forces, especially in form of political parties who have high stakes, and they start propagating, I would say, hatred. They start spewing venom, and it has happened in UP. It is happening in Rajasthan.
Which are these political parties?
I am saying that it is a subject matter of investigation. We all know which parties do that. I gave you the example of.
Then why isn't there an FIR? Why isn't there an FIR against these elements?
Therefore, no. I gave you examples in each and every case of this communal violence. FIRs have been registered. In the case of Rakbar Khan, in the case of Ketaram, more than 5 arrests and 10 arrests have been made in both cases. It's not as if these criminals will go scot-free. But political parties need to ensure that they cooperate with the investigation and the administration.
Fair enough.
It shouldn't be done at the cost of human lives.
Commander Ratri, the points that I'm raising on the broadcast, communal flare-up that's taking place in Fatehpur, in Sikar, in Pali, in Jaitram, in Sojat, in Bundi, in Tonk, and so it just goes on and on and on in the past several months. Is there a pattern to this, Wing Commander Ratri?
I can definitely see a design behind this, because the Rajasthan government's home department has utterly failed in collection of local intelligence, and seeing that it is their job to maintain law and order is the job of the state government. State government has utterly failed, and they're probably emboldening these kind of people to get into this riot. If you remember, Gaurav, all the 9 by-elections in UP were not won by BJP because there were no communal flare-ups. It is their design. They create this kind of
That's a grave allegation. There's a design.
The Congress,
in the name of
there is a design, he says.
Let me answer this. The Congress also needs to decide whenever there is a mob lynching or somebody is brutally murdered, is it a law and order failure or is it an ideology clash? In Gauri Lankesh and M.M. Kalburgi, it was the ideology which is killed. But otherwise, if it is a BJP ruled state, then it is a law and order. So please,
anytime there is communal violence, I sincerely hope action will be taken against the perpetrators. They will be locked up because the aim is to keep India first. But I want to quickly move on.
Subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.